Okay, and we are live. Welcome everyone to the slightly shortened Potterthon 8. We had a myriad of scheduling issues, so we are only running for 2 days instead of 3. But we've still got a lot of interesting and exciting runs set up for you. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm OriginofChaos and I'll be running LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4 for you today. Category I will be running is restricted freeplay. So freeplay means you finish all the levels in story and then afterwards you can go into them in freeplay, and you basically can play as any characters you unlocked throughout the game, and to get more collectibles and stuff. And restricted means that the use of the Accio spell is not allowed, because this spell breaks the game completely. Half of the time it makes you crash, and the other half makes you run through walls. So, yeah, that's not allowed in this category. So we'll be hopping over a bunch of walls. It's gonna be great. It's quite a fast-paced run, so I'll try to keep up. But without further ado, let's start the first level. The one where Hagrid takes Harry to Diagon Alley. So I'll give it a countdown in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is a LEGO game. We use 2 controllers and to control 2 characters at the same time. I'm using my chin for P2, the green one, Hermione in this case. And here we're going for our first skip. This is called fang jumping. You press a character against the wall, switch to fang, and you can scale any wall like that. You're gonna see that a lot in this run. I'm running as Fang because he has the fastest movement speed of any character in the game, and you can see, yeah, it breaks the game completely, the skip. Here we go into Gringotts. Normally you have to talk to a goblin here to let you inside of the vaults, but we can just jump over all the walls to get into the vault. Here we can't jump over him, so we'll have to open it the normal way. Like so. We never cleared this, but you can just run through and the other way, and that's the first level done. Like I said, this is gonna go quickly. So we've got 4 years, 6 levels per year, 24 levels. Second level is Toll in the Dungeon. And here you can see another skip. We're gonna drop a pet while magicking the character, and that warps the pet. Then we're gonna drop out player 1 and drop him back in. And then he warps to the pet. And here you would normally need to do... Oh. See, normally I shouldn't have dropped out, so that shouldn't have happened normally. And I accidentally just automatically did it and triggered a couple of cutscenes. That was my bad. But yeah, normally you have to play the whole level, do a couple of puzzles to transform Ron into a girl. But in here, you can just switch to a girl and open the door like that. Let's not put it back in because I shouldn't have dropped it out in the first place. This is, yeah, boss fight against the troll. Kind of an auto-scroller. Can't really speed this up. Just gotta throw some stuff at him. And then for the last one, of course, you know the story. We hit him with the club over his head. Boom. That's the second level done. Third level is Harry's first Quidditch match with the Jinx Broom. We'll play. Normally in the story, you play as Ron and Hermione that go and light Snape on fire. But here, we play as Fang. If I can actually get the jump. We got out of bounds here. And accidentally drop. If you switch characters like that really fast, you fall slower. We're gonna use that a couple of times in the run as well. And here, it's faster to kill this guy as a Death Eater. Because then you skip the cutscene of him falling through the trapdoor. And here, we get to Snape like this. But of course we don't see the cutscenes. And every cutscene gets automatically skipped in Freeplay. Except 2, but we'll get to those. Fourth level is the restricted section, where Harry goes to find out about Nicholas Flamel, but finds the mirror of Erised net. In this game he has Ron with him, for some reason. Well, I guess the second time they go together. Yeah, normally you have to do a whole puzzle to get a door open. We just jump behind it. Same for this one. And the one behind that. And in this room you also have to watch out for Filch to catch you, but as Fang he can't catch you. So everything is just better with Fang. Best character in this game. Here we unfortunately can't jump over any walls to complete the level. So we still have to open up the mirror here. But that's the level. Now for the fifth level, we skip a lot in this story. Norbert, the dragon, gets all skipped. We go straight to the punishment in the Forbidden Forest. Here we'll do another skip, which is called Lumos jumping. You switch to Lumos and switch off it. Like, you activate Lumos, switch off it, and then you can double jump right afterward. This is used a lot in any percent. Because of course you can't do Fang jumping in any percent, but Lumos jumping is used a lot there. A little bit less here, but you'll see as you see me doing it a couple of times. You would just go to this wall here and do a trusty Fang jump. And mess it up because of a weird camera angle. There we go. You could Fang jump that, but I want to show Lumos jumping again. And I accidentally got caught by the plant there. But yeah, that's level 5 done. Next level is one there's not that much skipping for, so we have to do every room almost the intended way. I'm gonna drop out player 2 here. Because I find that easier. Here we go and stop Snape, well, actually Quirrell, spoiler alert, sorry, to grab the Philosopher's Stone.
Do you mind if I intersect very quickly?
Not at all.
We just got a $90 donation from Mylan saying, finally at a point in life where I can donate more than just the test donations. I'll do 10 more for every problem in the event that's their fault, and $20 more for every PB or world record. So, if that's an incentive to PB or world record in these next few days, then I don't know what is. And we did just get an anonymous $20 come through while I was speaking, saying fan best character confirmed.
Certainly Fang's best character. And the cutest as well. I mean, maybe Crookshanks.
Crookshanks. Yeah.
In this level, you can see I'm hitting the chess pieces. And if I hit the right one at the right time, you skip animations. But for some people that causes crashes, so yeah. It's a weird part of the game. I've never had a crash there. And here we go. Attack Quirrell with Voldemort at the back of his head. And he dodged my first shot. Okay. So that loses one phase. Oh well. Now we hit him. Something I haven't talked about. I got a couple of extras going for this run, like fast build, fast dig. That just speeds up the animations of the of certain actions. But also, as you can see, ones are replaced by carrots, and everyone is wearing a disguise. That's just, yeah. I like playing like that. I think it looks funny. We're about to go into the last part here. I've also got invincibility, like I get hit but I lose no hearts. Just because, you know, dying is not fun. Although that has not really a use in speedrunning. We touch his face, that ends the level, and that is year 1 done. Let's move on to year 2. Which starts when we arrive at the burrow after getting saved by Ron. And then we, for some reason, have to find Jenny. She is going to hide somewhere. We're gonna have to find her before a painting will give us the... I forget its name, the dust that makes us... lets us do the... well, you'll see what I mean. I can't talk anymore, so wait for Jenny to appear.
You can see, I'll jump in and say flu powder.
Flu powder, that's the... exactly, thank you.
No problem.
I was losing my words.
Mute,
yeah,
please.
green flames in the fireplace. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So, take the flu powder and or the flu network, I guess. We get to Borgen and Burks, and now normally we would be with Hagrid and Harry. That's why I switched to Hagrid there, because he's a strong character. He can pull these handles. We need to get open this door, and then we can continue with just fang jumping. Oh. This is a more difficult placement. Fang is also strong. Like, there's no end to the greatness. Yeah, that was the 2-1. This is another Quidditch level. We don't play Quidditch ourselves, but now we need to get Dobby, who's enchanting a bludger, to try and kill Harry. I missed that completely. Let's try it again. There we go. So we need to hit Dobby a couple of times. Right, because Fang is faster, he can also jump further. It's but he's difficult to maneuver in tight spaces. We'll do another Loomis jump here. On the boxes once they fall down. That wasn't the Loomis jump, but it worked anyway. Because the box was upright. It was high enough. I'm hitting everything except for Dobby there. And here we do another 1P2C section, 1 player 2 controllers. P2 will deal with Dobby, while Harry, P1, goes and continues on. If I can actually hit Dobby. There we go. Targeting there was quite difficult.
I did see a question in chat earlier. Are you using 2 controllers or 1 controller, keyboard and mouse?
I'm using 2 controllers. My other controller here is on my lap.
Yeah.
And here we're gonna try to build this and get into the other room before this cutscene plays. I missed it. If you get it into the other room quickly enough, you can skip this. But with fast magic, the timing is really tight. So in story, this is way easier. But yeah, we need to get here to grab the spider, which is an ingredient for this potion. To help Harry recover from his... yeah, from the lack of bones in his arm. Next up is the 3rd level, year 2. They want to check if Malfoy opens the Chamber of Secrets, so we're gonna make a Polyjuice poison. Some more 1P2C. To gather all the ingredients for the potion. And yes, I did just make them bald by stealing their hair. We clear up the smelly toilet to get an apple. I don't know if I want to drink a potion with that apple in it, but you know. They apparently do. This here, if you recall a pet through a transition, you can trigger it. Which is very useful right there. And here we need to get the eyes back on the snake to open this door to get to Malfoy. But people are getting in the way. And this is just Strax threat getting on the snake's head there. And then they, in the cutscene after this level, they find out, oh, it wasn't Malfoy. So that's still a mystery. Here, the first part of this level is a Myrtle boss fight. She's angry because people threw a book at her. So she's throwing stuff, you need to throw it back. And then hit her. And 3 times, because in every LEGO game, boss battles have 3 phases. But it's, yeah, kinda RNG, whether she'll throw a silver object, which you can't magic back. Why am I missing these? Jesus. Like these silver objects you can't magic back. And of course, if you get a lot of those, it loses time. This is one of the biggest RNG moments in the run normally. All the other problems are just skill. Or lack thereof. And then after this boss fight, we're finishing it up now. We find the diary, we get sucked into it. So now we're inside the memory of Tom Riddle. We'll just place Harry there while getting up with Fang. There we go. To open up the door. And then Harry can just walk in. And this section is kind of linear. You can Fang jump over everything. So, very short in Freeplay. And then we have to open up these pillars. And then, behind this door, there's Hagrid. He gets caught and expelled. You probably know that story. Very dramatic in that cutscene, actually. But then, of course, they want to question Hagrid, so they go to him, but Hagrid gets sent to Azkaban, and they're following the spiders. So this level is aptly named Follow the Spiders. We're in the Forbidden Forest. going to Aragog. Bugs getting in my way. Now we have to get rid of these pixies. So let go of the tree. And the tree is so happy it headbangs his, himself into the ground. And this is the Aragog fight. They talk a bit with Aragog. Aragog says he wants to kill them. And then we find them. Normally you have to throw these purple spiders or black spiders to Aragog, but it's faster to push him under him and then lift him up. Because it has the same effect, it still hits him. And then we escape with a core. And I don't think that's in any other Harry Potter media, but P2 is on a motorcycle. In this game, the core found a motorcycle friend in the forest. And here you also have the cutscenes that that don't get skipped automatically, so you have to press a button to skip them. I think that's coming up. The second one here, yeah. Only 2 cutscenes in the game that are like that. Nobody knows why. But we escaped, and that's that. And so for the final level of year 2, you guessed it, we're gonna go and fight the Basilisk. But first we need to open up the way, of course. If I can actually get this jump. There we go. Normally you need to drop the pattern at the start of the tunnel, but you can jump up here and drop it in like that. So that's Cookshiner, by the way. Beautiful cat. Oh yeah, you already saw it in 1-2. Here you need to get to the end of the maze by getting some more pieces and by lowering that piece as well. We'll jump off before this cutscene plays. Just some, you know, optimization. Now we're already ready to get this covered. Oh. And here we'll do a pet warp that gets Crookshank up on top here. You'll see why. There will be a cutscene that plays, but somewhere in the cutscene the collision disappears, and so Crookshanks just falls into the transition to the next level, which skips part of that cutscene. Loomis jump. That's quite a difficult jump around the corner there. But now we're into the Chamber of Secrets. We need to break these three walls. To get its hearts down. And also to get ingredients for the strength potion here. We can just switch to a strong character, so we're not gonna build a potion, but you still need to, like, do this stuff to get the ingredients. Otherwise you can't progress. So like here, you first have to magic this, and then you can switch to a strong character. You lose a heart here, and then shoot him for the last heart. Now we have to wait until this guy disappears. There we go. Because we're gonna do a fang jump here. On some invisible... Ah. Come on. Come on. It's faster to do the Loomis jump up top, to the top here, but... not like that. Like this. Here we have the sorting hat. Get the sword of Gryffindor, giant sword of Gryffindor, out of it. And we stab the snake. And there we go. That's year 2 done. We're halfway through the game. But the more difficult levels are still coming. Start of year 3 and the Leaky Cauldron. Fighting fighting the book here. It was recently discovered that doing this with only one player is actually faster. This fight. There's a book called Monster Book of Monsters, yes. So we have to distract him. Then he gets eaten by this cupboard. Gets confused a bit. And then we can jump on it. Of course. We need to... Here we light a fire. To then jump on him. Every phase gets quicker though, which is nice. And here it's just Chandelier falls on him. And boom. That's his last sword. There we go. Oh my god. I hit B on my controller too fast. So... he did a little dance. For people who are familiar with any percent, you can normally skip this part, but yeah, if you skip it, the Dementors at the end of the level don't spawn in, so it gets soft-locked. And that's only the case in Freeplay. Here we're gonna use Transfiguration to get a smaller hitbox, which makes us able to hit the trigger through the door there. And so here at the end of this carriage, there's 3 Dementors we need to kill. And the soft lock is if they don't spawn, you can't finish the level. Next level is Harry going to Hogsmeade. Illegally. And I'm going to attempt a pretty difficult trick here. Just Fang jump really high, and then slow fall to the end, but let's try it one more time before. There we go. Nice. That's a difficult one. And the rest of this secret passageway to Hogsmeade. It's quite simple. Then we get into the sweet shop. And here we are in Hogsmeade. Oh. I did any percent strats and not just the normal strats for Freeplay for a second. There we go. And this game follows the movie. So we need to get into the 3 broomsticks where Harry oh no, that's also in the books. Just forget what I said. I'm I'm confusing things. So yeah, 3 broomsticks. Harry learns that Sirius Black de facto killed his parents, and that he's his godfather. Well, no, that he was the best friend of his parents. He also learns that Peter Pettigrew was killed, but here he sees this is the movies. Following the movies, he sees Peter Pettigrew on the map, so he goes and looks for him. But we can just jump over every door in this level. Here we encounter Filch. You're also gonna skip him by doing this. And this Fang jump, I only learned of its existence today. But it's a really easy one. And there we go. Now for probably the most difficult skip in the game. We have Angry Tree skip. Boss fight with the Angry Tree, Whomping Willow. But we are gonna try and land Hermione under the map here. Then move right slightly and get her to drop Crookshanks. This honestly might take a while because I'm I'm not really good at the skip. Yeah, the goal is to drop Crookshanks and do the pet recall through the transition to skip this level. There we go. Finally. So we recall it through the transition and we skip the boss fight. Here. We jump over that gap with Fang. That's a hard jump. And in my practice today, I missed that 3 times and had to do it the casual way. Oh no, Fang. Now I have to wait for this again. If we also gonna drop out and drop back in, warp this way, and transfigurate. Layer 1. And if we run here, the hitbox of the animal is smaller, so if we change back, hitbox is in the wall and we can just run through. That's the only, I guess, invisible wall that's that can be skipped like that. So now we're in the Shrieking Shack. We built a giant mousetrap for Scabber, Speeder Pettigrew. We catch him. That's all the cutscene. And here, Lupin changes into a werewolf and Sirius is trying to hold him back. We ran past it all. So Lumos jump, Fang jump. Another Lumos jump here into the trigger. And that's the end of this level. Next level, Time Turner, we go back in time to save Bugbeak here. So the first level, first part of the level is trying to save Bugbeak here. A bit of 1P2C. I made it harder on myself than I should have. Here we get an axe to cut the change with. In this part we need to try and distract Lupin, like in the movie. Hermione made the sound of a wolf. We don't do that here. We make a record player. Here's the record with wolf sounds on it. And we make the sound like that. And here Harry is going to save everyone from the Dementors. With some awesome Patronus. But first we need to get their attention. Like this. And then we can kill the Dementors while they're going to their place. Instead of waiting for them and targeting them. No. Right, last level of year 3. Climbing the tower and trying to save Sirius. We're gonna skip a part of this level by trying to jump here and trying to jump to that Dementor harassing that guy over there. Pretty difficult jump. But we got a good respawn. And I think we got it now, yeah. Alright. Here we need to be really careful. Because we're gonna come behind the locked door. There we go. Yeah, we can break the lock from within. But if you go too fast, it bounces you back on the door. And back into the... back into the Dementor, basically. Here we only need the first platform because the second and third jumps can be done with Fang. Can be done, but of course not if I'm bad. Alright. Dementors also can't hurt Fang, which is nice because there's a ton of them here. Almost jumped off the bridge. And here we need to defeat that Dementor to save Sirius, who's behind the locked door there. There's no really way to skip this, so it's just trying to do the boss fight intended, but as fast as possible. So in these last two phases there's 5 Dementors that show up that you have to kill. There's one there. We took a sweet time. if you hit those statues with the torches, they sneeze, creating a flamethrower, basically. And that's year 3 done. Only 1 year remaining. And in my opinion, the best year. This first level is the Quidditch World Cup. The level starts after the match is already over, and Death Eaters are harassing the camping spot, and we need to save 4 Weasleys. For Weasleys plus Harry, but you can find Harry in this board. Last Weasley is in the tent here. So you've seen pet warps? Well, what if you pet warp while the character is falling? That would give us a wrong warp, because it doesn't warp the pet, it warps the character. So you go stand on an edge, draw the pet, and it warps the character. In this case, it goes out of bounds, which is really handy for us, because there's an out of bounds trigger here that ends the level. You just have to be careful not to accidentally walk back in bounds, because that would probably softlock the level. Or make me do the boss fight at the end, which I really don't want to do. But yeah, here you jump Crookshanks into the crack spot. The trigger is under the map somewhere. You hit it, level ends. Really nice. Second level of year 4, called Dragons, is Hagrid showing Harry that he's up against dragons. But we're basically gonna skip a large part of this level with a couple of fang jumps.
Have we got time for a quick donation?
For sure, go ahead.
We got $10 from Yieldtet saying keep it going, great cause. And just in case people were wondering, if I believe it's exclamation mark donation, I might be wrong. If I am, there is a donation link in the about section underneath the stream. We are supporting the Trevor Project, one of the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organisations for the LGBT community. So it is a absolutely great cause, and if you so wish to donate, you can. Of course, it is never necessary, but always appreciated.
For sure. And for this section, yeah, lots of fang jumps to get past all the barriers there and into the end level trigger. Now for this next level, it's the first task, so the actual fight against the dragon, but it's in a giant U shape, and we're just gonna skip to the end. You see the egg over there. We need Full rescue. Extra for this one. So we're gonna try and full rescue gives us more height to get to the end. And then we get the egg. Which, yeah, saves a lot of time over going the whole level around. This is an auto-scroller, but as you're walking, you have to walk yourself, so Fang is definitely the fastest here. And what we want is the other player to die and respawn in front of us, so we can switch to it, and of course save even some more time. But had some bad luck with that. Up to now, like this. That saves at least one length of Fang. That's also a bit RNG where he spawns. Oh. That was weird, because it was right at the end of the level. That's the first task of the Triwizard Tournament done. There is a real contender. Or Fang is a real contender, to be honest. So, get the golden egg. What do you have to do with the golden egg? Well, Harry gets a tip that he has to go to the prefect's bathroom. And that is exactly what he's gonna do. But first we have to get there. And that's where this 1P2C comes in. You need to gather 4 of these green shells to open the door. So this is a prefect's bathroom, but there's another problem. There's not enough water to actually bathe. So we're gonna steal the water from her? No. We're gonna take her water away though. So she got angry with us, then we're gonna save her. So she likes us, and then she's gonna give us the tap to get more water into the bath. So here we're saving her. Now she likes this again. And that's this level. Of course, now we know what's in the golden egg, so naturally the second to last level is the Black Lake. And this is the part of the run why we have Crumb Shark. Quickly top B2 out here. Don't need her. Here comes Shark. We're gonna do a pretty cool skip with him. So down here we have a sloped wall, and his attack underwater is ideal for this. He moves forward, so you can just move him out of bounds and then pop back inbounds. under the map and thus skip all the puzzles that might be in the map. You see if you switch characters on the correct intervals here, you boost a bit forward. And here we do the same thing, go under the map. And hit the trigger here. Now we want to rescue the 3 people that are here. But for that we have to shoot the chains. And release the anchors. There's a lot of mermaids that get in the way and just grab the characters, which is really annoying. But there we go. Got rid of all of them. And then we break the last 2 chains and end the level here. And so onto the last level. And my ability to speak is slowly deteriorating, so maybe it's not bad that it's the last level already. The final task in the maze. So in this part, you need to build these statues, and then go into the gates or doors that it tells you to. But it's always the same, so I don't have to wait for it to show me which ones. Now it's a couple of tunnels that we go through. Here you have to wait for 2 of these. You can try to fang jump over them, but 99% of the time you'll die. Or me at least, so I just wait. But you can't fang jump over this. Go back to hit the trigger there. Here you get the Sphinx, which is, I think, the only... No, and that's the Goblet of Fire. And now we're in the graveyard. Final boss battle. Defeat a couple of Dead Eaters and hit Voldemort. Time ends when we hit Voldemort for the last time, so there's a second time, there's 3 times. When he loses his last heart, that's when time ends. Right. And time. Alright. That was fun. Thanks everyone for following. Thanks for donating. The people who are already donated, people who will donate. It's a great cause, so please do. And shoutouts to LEGO community, not only LEGO Harry Potter, but LEGO community as a whole. They're great. Yeah, they welcomed me 2 years ago, and I've made a ton of friends there. Also shoutouts to myself, because tomorrow I'm hosting the Lego Harry Potter tournament with more than €100 in prize pool, so that's gonna be very hype. But yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of Potterthon. There's a lot of great runs coming. And yeah, see you next Potterthon maybe.